am Laura Lomia. The fact that we have to fight for gender equality already implies that, as a human race, we have failed. We failed to fulfill the first article of the Human Rights Declaration, which, adapted to our historic misogynist circumstances, should be edited to the following reality. All human beings are not born equal in dignity and rights. Gender equality, the fifth goal of the SDG set by the United Nations, has the purpose of empowering all girls and women in a world that has always been dominated by men. The UN has fought for 13 years against a patriarchal system where women have struggled with a lack of access to good jobs, gender wage inequalities, occupational segregation, access denial to essential education, and underrepresentation. 13 years is nothing compared to the feminist protests that have been going on for 53 years, since 1970, when the first feminist protests happened. Half a century has passed, and even though many gender equality rights have been achieved, many others have not. An example of this can be evidenced at Confederation College, an educational institution where women's sports teams are ironically not led by women. For example, the Thunderhawks women's hockey team has a man head coach trainer. The head coach of the women's soccer team and the cross-country running team are male. Although there is a lack of representation of women leaders in sports, there are several scholarships for indigenous women. This contributes to decreasing the number of women that cannot access to education due to financial issues.
Additionally, the Board of Governors and Program Coordinators is fairly represented by men and women, which means women are equally involved and represented in important decision-making concerning the institution. Confederation College has still a long way to go in an area that has historically been represented by men, sports. For now, let's hope the women trainers out there can be encouraged by other women to pursue their inclusion on sports teams. As Serena Williams said, the success of every woman should be the inspiration of another.